Yeah. So whatever we are going to discuss, see, first of all, try to understand what is SAP. So what is the use of SAP? Then slowly we'll go with one by one. What is the latest versions? Okay. So right now we are going to use S4 HANA, and currently it is ECC also running. So now how it is going to be the future? Okay. So all those things we will see it, sir. So first I will try to explain what is the course content and what is the duration it will take. Okay. See, in FICO, we are going to discuss about GL, AR, AP, asset accounting, then GST, then FIMM, FISD. Okay. Along with that, we also will have foreign currency revaluation and then cash journal. Yeah, sorry, sir. Cash journal. These are the basic things we are going to discuss. Okay. And in CO, we are going to discuss about cost element accounting, cost center accounting, internal order, product costing, COPA. These are the modules we are going to discuss. Along with that, we are also going to have S4 HANA classes, S4 HANA classes. Okay, see, completion of your F5 will take here, it will take around 5 to 6 months. 5 to 6 months. Weekly 5 days. Weekly 5 days classes. Weekend classes 4 to 5 hours per day, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So this is the way I am going to take it, sir. Total course duration it will take 5 to 6 months, sir. Okay. So your CO class is 4 months and FI classes will come 5 to 6 months. Okay. These 4 to 5 months classes I am going to take parallelly with these things. Okay. And at the time of starting the classes of your CO, from that time onwards, I will make these 5 days into 4 days in a week. 4 days in a week. One weekday, holiday, once week at CO. this is the way I'm planning. Sir, S4 on our classes not been part of this duration. It will take another extra 2 months, sir. 2 months classes. This is at free of cost. So those who are learning SAP here. So outsiders, it will charge around 15K, sir. Outsiders, if anybody want to join, it will be charged as 15K. Okay, this is the way the course content, sir. Anybody having doubt on course content? Yes, sir, please. So, what I'm going to say it in FICO, what and all the submodules is there? How are we going to? So, if I take the classes of mine, it will come around 1 year, sir. So, if I take weekly 5 days classes, the classes will come around 1 year. That is why what we are doing it after completion of general ledger accounting, we are taking both weekdays classes and weekend classes together so that I will get more time compared to regular times. So the total duration of the course will come around 400 hours, sir. Not like 50 hours or 60 hours. It will come around 400 hours. Okay. So first 2 months is going to be your crucial time where you are going to understand your SAP subject, basic things. Once you understand that one, then parallelly your FI also will go and also CO also will continue. Both classes will be in sequence. So earlier we used to take FI and then followed by CO continuously, but now we have changed our process. Okay, FI also continuously happening one side and other side your CO classes also will continue. Okay, in instead of course content, anybody having any doubt, you let me know, sir. Yes, sir, please. So this is the course content. So now we will discuss about SAP. SAP means what, sir? How many of you guys know what is SAP? Okay. SAP is system application product. It is like your applications. So in your mobile also you are going to have your application, WhatsApp, phone pay, Twitter. All these things are your applications. Same way SAP also one of the application which we are going to use for enterprises or business. Okay. So we can say simply SAP is an application product, system application product. Okay. And SAP is ERP product. SAP is number one is it's an ERP product. Okay. And also abbreviation of this one, enterprise resource planning. So what is enterprise? First of all, enterprise nothing but your business. You are going to run a business. Let's take like Reliance, Tata. All these are enterprises. So within enterprises, you will have multiple nature of businesses. It might be IT services, it might be only services, or it might be application services, or it might be client-based services. It might be manufacturing, it might be sales, it might be trading business. We'll have n number of businesses. It might be electricals or manufacturing of vehicles. You can take n number of different nature of business we are going to hit. All these businesses together we'll commonly say it as a enterprise. That is the abbreviation of an enterprise. So within the enterprise, how are we going to plan? How are we going to plan your resources? Here resources means not only human being, you can also say that the equipments, the electricity, or the whatever the resources you are having, like water or gas, or the maintenance of your plants, manufacturing plants, resources, equipments, everything is going to be resources. So how are you going to bring up those resources into system? How are we going to bring that mechanism or the process you are bringing into the system? That is what we are going to say it as plan. That means what and all the resources currently the business is having it, and those resources, how are we doing the planning for our continuity business? ఓకే, మనకు ఉండేటువంటి రిసోర్స్ ఏంటి, ఆ రిసోర్స్ ని ఎలా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం మన బిజినెస్ రన్ అవటానికి? దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వీ కెన్ సే ఇట్ యాజ్ సింప్లీ ది ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ రిసోర్స్ ప్లానింగ్. సో వెన్ యు ఆర్ కమింగ్ టు ఎస్ఏపి, first you need to understand the client business. So as a consultant, we are going to work for the respective client. Client means who is going to use our SAP application. If you are in product based company, you are going to use for your same company. If you are being in service based company, you are going to use your consulting to the respective client based on your company approach. So let us know, if you are working on Infosys will deal with Tata Motors or XYZ companies or whatever the other companies. From Infosys, you are working for the other company. That is what we are going to say it as client business. Okay. So based on the client requirement, you are going to define the things in system. Okay. So that is the basic concept of enterprise resource planning. So in SAP, as I said, the basic thing whatever we are seeing. Now let's see what we are having in SAP. SAP is an application with all the cross modules, sir. All the cross modules. Like in SAP, you are not only going to have your financial services, you are also going to have your material management, sales, production planning, project systems, plant maintenance, QM, okay, and then HVC like oil and gas. We are having so many modules like this. Along with that, we are going to have ABAP, HR module, ABAP, security, DRC, BABW, HANA database, PIO. So like this, some of the examples I am giving it, sir. So like this, we are having n number of almost nearly 100 modules. We are having it in SAP now, more than 100. Nobody will remember, sir. All those modules, basic important modules, you are able to remember. So these are the basic modules, which is currently regularly we will use it, sir. So and the second thing is, if you want to use SAP system, mandatorily you need to have your FICO module. Okay, FICO module is necessary module if you want to use SAP system. And then in SAP system, so what is the feasibility we are having? It is real-time integration. So you will have your real-time integration. That means not only finance, if you use your application, that means if you use your SAP application to any of your transactions like material transaction means it may be sales or it may be purchase. So immediately the respective financial entry will get posted into FI. So that means immediately you are able to generate your sales report or your purchase report automatically. Once you post your data, immediately we can see the report. But in other systems like Oracle or Tally or whatever the XYZ systems, ERP, we don't have this option. We don't have this type of options. That is the major thing. Okay. And coming to the market ratio of all other, comparing other ERPs, SAP is going to be the leading one in ERP point of view. So they are leading around 70 percentage now, 70 plus percentage of all the businesses using SAP. All the businesses is using SAP module, SAP system, and within that client specific, the respective modules they are using it. So as part of your FICO, it is not a single course, it is two modules. FI is a separate module and CO is separate module. Okay. And to learn SAP FICO, to learn CO, it is not required to learn FI very much. If you know the basic GL accounting, if you know the basic GL accounting, it would be enough to learn CO module. Which one is good? FI is good or CO is good? I can say both are good, but in the current market or current environment, we are having less number of CO consultant. So my recommendation is from the day one onwards, how much focus you are doing on FI module, please do the same focus on CO module also. Please do the same focus on CO module also, which is recommended. Okay. Nowadays, now IT recession is going on. The number of job opportunities is very less right now, but it won't be the same for future. It won't be. So we have seen the heavy recessions like in 2008 also we have seen. So during that time, the jobs is going to be very worst. During that time, I was a fresher. I joined at 5,000. Not me, my friends or my colleagues' friends who known to me, they have joined the organization just like 5,000, 6,000 salaries also. So that is the reason I am saying don't hesitate whether you are in hesitate how the market is. Okay, if you are having good subject, if not today, tomorrow you will get job. That is for sure. So be in that motto and be in that confidence, I mean to say. Don't think that I have done my course, immediately I need to get the job, or I want to get job, then I will learn the course. Don't go in such a way. So once you be in the client place or the service based company, then you must and should do work. That means you need to know the subject. If you don't know the subject, then for sure it is going to impact your career also. It is going to be impact your career if you are not learning proper subject. Okay. Don't think that once we are into the organization, we can learn the subject. Nobody will teach you any subject, sir. No one will teach you any subject once you enter into the organization. Everybody will say that you do this one, or for doing this one, these are the steps you need to follow. That basic information only they will provide. Rest all you need to do by your own. Okay, that is mandatory thing. So this is general basic about current market scenario and how are we going to be. Okay, now I am going to take you into what is ECC, what is S4 HANA, what is the differences we are having it. So SAP now brought down S4 HANA module. S4 HANA. Here earlier we are using ECC and currently also some of the companies using ECC, Enterprise Central Component. Okay. So in ECC what we are doing it and in S4 HANA. So there is small changes appeared between ECC and S4 HANA. In ECC earlier we are having Oracle database. Earlier we are using Oracle database. Now we are using HANA database. That is the major difference come up. So earlier Oracle data means whatever the database we are using it, that is supported by Oracle company. Okay. Now whatever the data is going to support is going to be HANA. HANA is part of SAP only. That means the database whatever they are going to use is SAP's only. Let's take simple example, sir. I think everybody knows Android and iOS. Okay. And now you are using a mobile, Samsung mobile, MI you are using, or Realme, or whatever the XYZ companies, you are using your mobiles. Your mobile company is different and your Android is different. Android is a software like how you are using your MS Office or how you are using your Windows. Windows is an operating system. Like that, Android also an operating system in your mobile. So it makes you to operate any application. Okay. So that is why here if you look at your cell provider is different and your Android service provider is different. Both are two companies. Okay. But when it comes to the iPhone, your iPhone cell is Apple one only. Your iOS application also Apple one only. That means your source and also your application both related to same company. The other way, company cell company is different and its application is different. In ECC, that is where we were doing it. ECC, your SAP product is owned by SAP. SAP is a company, sir. SAP is a company like Infosys or TCS, like that. SAP is a big company. Okay, top 100 companies. Out of top 100 companies, one of it is going to be SAP. Okay, so SAP having its own process and the database or the system operation, they are using Oracle. Now in S4 HANA, they are using SAP and SAP owned one HANA database. That is what the thing which is happening between your ECC and S4 HANA. Okay. So in depth of HANA, we will take it up during our course. Now here, you need to understand we are speaking about a database. So first you need to understand what is database. First you need to understand what is the database. Let's take simple example. If you opened your mobile, okay, you are saving a contact number in your phone. Have you observed anywhere? So to save your contact number, it takes your hardware device up to some KB's memory. Okay, when you take a picture, it will save into your mobile and it will take around 1 MB or 2 MB space from your hardware. Or if you are installing any new app into your mobile, it takes some more space. So here what is having? So you are having a system. Within the system, you are applying your own requirements or you are saving your own data. Okay, that is what getting saved into your memory space. That memory space only we will say it as hardware. Your memory space is your hardware, and within the memory, within the hardware, whatever the memory you are saving it, that is your data. Your phone numbers is your data. Your Aadhaar number is your data. Your PAN number is your data. Okay. So how are we saving your data? So that saving data only we are going to do in hardware system. While saving that one, the data into your hardware system, the application need to be worked. So that application is earlier we are using Oracle database. Now we are using HANA database. Clear, sir? Till here, anybody having any doubts, sir, please? Yes, sir, please respond. If you are guys having any doubts, I will explain it, sir. Yes, sir, Lakshman, Jayendra, Alavali, Chandramouli, Akil, Abhi. All clear, sir? Yes, sir. Okay. So now let me open SAP system. Then I will show you what is the database layer. What is the database layer? First of all, you try to understand what is data. Let's take simple example. I'm going to take a classroom scenario. So within the classroom, let us take it as you will have 10th class, then you will have ninth class, then you will have some 8th class. Like that, we will have it classes. So in each class, you will have some students. Okay, each class will have the students. Each class will have the students. So let's see. So these students, then you will have your roll numbers, then you will have your mark list, mark list. So what you are going to do it, sir? For all these things, or you can say rank card. So what you will, sir? You will have some data also here. So these are the things we are going to say it as a data. How are we going to save this data? Either you will write it in a paper or you will keep it in Excel or whatever the software the particular schools is having it. That is the way the data will be defined. Same way in SAP also we are going to have the data. Let me open the SAP system, sir. Sir, I will explain how to log into SAP. So what is client? What is username, what is password, everything I will explain. Sir, let me do one general entry. Let be 50. Sir, can anyone explain the expenditure entry? So if you purchase something from a shop, what is your entry, sir? Accounting point of view. What is the accounting entry if you purchase something from shop? Lakshman, can you say the entry, data entry? Accounting point of view.
Purchase account add to cash account.
Yeah. It is like purchase account, purchase account, data to cash account. Okay. So here your purchase account is might be your expenditure, the nature of expenditure. Okay. So whether you are purchasing a stock, then it is going to be the related stock. Then cash is your payment. So that is what I am going to do an accounting entry here. Okay. So what date I need to book an entry in system? What is the narration? Purchase of books, same text. And my company code is TCS7, Tata Company. This is what you need to define in your system. So for our training purpose, just I am using this one. Later we will do it how to define your company code, everything. Okay, TCS7. Let's take example of your This is the GL account. So what is the GL account? We will come up in our course during our GL account. So then you need to give debit and then credit. So how much amount? Let's take 1 lakh. Okay, enter. So TCS7. So it has also activated controlling module, sir. So this will be taken care in controlling module. So no need to worry about it. Okay. So here you can see, sir. So here in SAP, everything we are going to have a code. In SAP, to do any business transaction, we are going to have the particular codes. Do you remember these codes? No, sir, not required. It is not required to remember any codes in SAP. And these codes also we are going to define as per business requirement. These things only we are going to say as master data in SAP. Whatever the codes we are using it to do your business transaction. Those codes we will say it as a master data. Okay, let's see. For salaries, so now assume your company is a global company. So whenever you are doing a data entry, if you do salaries in different cases, different people will work and they are not going to give the salary, that particular salary word properly. Somebody will give SAL, somebody will give full name, whatever they, based on different regions, they may use different languages also. Then based on that, to generate your reports is very difficult, sir. To generate the reports is very difficult. That is why instead of using a narration or text, for that one, we are going to define a code. That is what we are going to say it as master data code or GL code. Based on your GL code, we are going to give the data. And then based on this, we are going to post the accounting entry. If you click on this one, the data entry will get posted. Let's see, sir, you will generate a voucher number here. System will provide you a voucher number also. Yeah. So this is your voucher number. This is your voucher number. Okay. Now see, you are able to do a data transaction. That means you are able to see it. Okay. We are able to see it. That is what we are going to say it as presentation. So this is what we are going to say it as a presentation layer. Now whatever the data you have posted, it will be saved in your database. Database means in SAP it is tables. Your company code is TCS7 and your voucher number is this one, financial year 2023. See sir, this is the data you have posted. Your amount is 1 lakh and this is the account you have used. This is the company code you are using. Okay. This is your financial year. Okay. Clear, sir? So this is what we are going to say it as database. This is what we are going to say as database. So if you want to work in SAP, you need to have a proper hands-on experience on your database. That means you need to be very familiar with your tables, SAP tables, which is very, very important, sir. Okay, now why I have shown you a entry is, so SAP will work on the three layer concept. Even S4 also going to be the same concept, ECC also same concept, no changes. Okay, so that is what we are going to say it as layers. We are going to have presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. So now we have seen two layers. So we are giving our data entry. Okay. So we have given our data entry, right? Debit purchase and credit cash. So that is your presentation layer. Presentation layer means whatever the data you are able to see it or able to enter it. That is what we are going to say it as presentation. And the application is the system programs. So whatever the data you are posting, the same will need to get saved into your database. So to save into your database, there is a program in background. That programs only we will say it as application layers. And the data which you are seeing in your table is going to be your database. These are your table. Your table is as like as your Excel sheet. It will have your rows as well as your columns. Okay. That is what we are going to say it as database. Simple. Whenever you are saving a phone, a contact number, at the time of giving the data, like name, phone number, then followed by mail ID, that is you are entering a data. That is your presentation. Once you click on save, the data will get saved into your mobile. So to save your number, your Android application will work in background. Then that particular number will get updated to your contact list. So the number is available in your contact list is your database or your storage location. Same, no changes in terms of application perspective in SAP. It is also going to be the same. But in SAP, the application is big application. That means it is going to have your entire business data maintenance. That means the level of data maintenance in SAP is very huge. But whatever the other applications we are discussing, those applications are very small applications, are limited. The level of data storage is respective to it, like might be very less or a medium. But when it comes to the SAP, it is very huge. You can save millions or trillions of records in SAP. SAP will support. There won't be any issues. Okay, so this is basic about your SAP application and its layer. Now coming to the current trend or current scenarios, ECC is going to be rolled by 2028 or maximum 2030. Up to 2030, they are going to use ECC systems. And nowadays, every organization are migrating into S4 system. Nowadays, the usage of ECC system is coming down, sir. That means everybody is planning to migrate into S4 HANA. So when it comes to the ECC and S4 HANA, the concept or the processes most over same, sir. There is some changes in terms of system point of view. So if you learn those changes, then ECC and S4 HANA same, sir. Okay, our finance side, there is a changes, but those changes are not very huge changes. In terms of business processes, it is same, but in terms of application oriented, there is a changes. So as a consultant, we need to learn application oriented. If you want to go for consulting job, then you need to learn application oriented. If you want to go end user, that means business user, then whatever you are seeing in ECC, in S4 and also, mostly it is same, not changes much. But when it comes to the application oriented, yes, we are having the changes. And is that changes is very complicated? No, sir. If you know ECC, then understanding of those changes is very easy. But at least you need to know those changes, which is mandatory. Without knowing the changes, it is difficult to understand. So you need to know those changes. Okay. So what and all the changes came? If I said now itself, you are not able to understand. First, we will take the classes into our system. Then slowly we'll go to the S4 HANA also after completion of our FICO. Okay. So some of the cases, the naming terminologies changes. Some of the cases, light application oriented process changes came in S4 HANA. Okay. And in ECC, earlier cases, where we don't have any Fiori or mobile application. In S4 HANA, we are going to have Fiori, or we can say it as mobile application. By default, SAP provided Fiori applications in S4 HANA. In ECC, by default, we don't have it. But if you want to develop your applications, Fiori application or mobile applications, we can do developments. Here, developments means along with standard SAP, if you want to use some customized programs or customized applications, you can do those customized applications in SAP. We can do our own customizations in SAP system. That feasibility also available in SAP. The same feasibility is not available in any other ERP systems. So here customization means you are going to have a standard SAP functionality. That standard functionality is not suits to your client business. So you want to use some different process. Then you can develop that process in SAP by your own. You can develop your own business processes in SAP. That feasibility is available. That is what we can say it as customization, G solution. And the same way, ECC you don't have mobile application, but you can develop your own mobile application in ECC also, and you can use it. So here mobile application means you will have a application in your mobile, and if you do data posting or if you want to see the data also, you can see that data from SAP to your mobile application. So there will be an intermediary connections between your SAP and your mobile. Now simple sir. You can see your WhatsApp in your mobile, and also you can see your WhatsApp in web application also, in your laptop also. How are we doing it? That means in background, the respective network settings will be defined by WhatsApp. Same way we can define our own network setups in background. That will be do by basis teams sir, or the technical teams. Okay. For coding, ABAP team will do it. For connections, basis team will do it. So here, whatever the data you are doing in your mobile, the same will come into your SAP system. Okay. That feasibility is by defaultly available in S4 HANA now. Okay. So my recommendation, please do focus on ECC along with S4 HANA also. S4 HANA is going to be the latest version, next generation. So at the time of SAP starting, it starts with two-tier structure. That means it's like your CPU and a monitor. From two-tier to now it is three-tier. Two-tier to three-tier now. Now from three-tier to they are moving into S4. And in S4 also we are having cloud practices. Cloud means you guys might know it. What is cloud? Sir, anybody knows about cloud? Sir, your Gmail, is it cloud or your own database? Cloud also one of its storage systems, sir. So cloud also one of its storage mechanism. Let's take in your mobile. You will have your Google Drive. Okay. You will have your Google Drive, your Google Meet or Gmail. Do you think whatever the data you are saving in your Gmail or your Google Drive, will it save to your mobile hard drive? Yes, sir, please. Anybody can answer. Jayendra, Srinu. Yes, sir, please. Lavali. Sir, please unmute and speak, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. So if you observe, whatever the data you are saving in your Gmail or your Windows Google Drives, it won't save into your local hard drive, sir. It will get saved into your Google storage locations. Your data is getting saved somebody's premises or somebody premises with their storage locations. That is what we are going to say it as a cloud. So that cloud also we are having two things, on premises and off premises. All these things are now we are integrating with S4 HANA processes. So that will be taken care from the basis side or database side, but we need to understand whether our systems are in cloud or in on premises. On premises means we will have our own databases. It's like your hard drive in your laptop. That is why your on premises means. Okay. So S4 HANA will work in that point of view. Okay. So now the next thing is you need to understand what is landscape. You need to understand what is landscape. So whenever you are doing a development, so let's take a simple example of your SAP system, sir. So you want to develop or you want to configure as per system, as per client requirement, business requirements. As per business requirements, you want to develop. So what are we going to develop, sir? First, what we need to do, based on his requirement, we need to develop. Will that be used in your production systems directly? Will you use directly that one for your business purpose? No, sir. Directly we won't use. Before utilizing of any of your new development or new application or new business processes, first you will do develop and you will do testing. Okay. Once you do testing, then you will ask separate testing team also. Then post completion of separate testing, again we will ask business users to do testing. If they test and they said it is working fine as per our expectation, then we will use it for day-to-day usage. That is what we are going to say it as production system. So your landscape always, it is like your development, then you will have your testing, then you will have your user training, and then followed by testing again, and then your production system, or we can say it as live system. This is the way your landscape will design, and this landscape is from one client to other client, one business to other businesses. It will vary. It won't be common. We cannot say it as it is always fixed. If a person having huge money, then he will apply multiple systems, multiple processes. If a person having less number of budget for IT, then he will minimize his processes. So it is purely client to client. It will be varying it. It will be vary from client to client. Okay. So that is what we are going to say it as development system. Here in terms of technically, we will say it as development system, quality system, and then pre-production, and then production system. Production system. This is the way it will work, sir. This is the way it will work. Okay. This is what we can say it as the landscape, system processes. This is what we are going to say it as system process. So whatever you are developing it, you do it in development system. Then you will move here, and here you will do your testing whether everything is working fine or not. Then once you have done this one, then you will move here, pre-production. There you will do training to your business users and then the respective business testing also will happen. Once everything fine and you got approval, then only we will move changes to production system. And production system is going to be your real-time data, real-time postings, or real-time processing. Okay, so in production system, majorly business users will have the access. As a IT consultant, we will have accesses up to here only, sir. In production system, we will have very minimal access. So where you are able to see some reports or some tables like that only we will have it. Other than that, we don't have much accesses in your production system. In your previous systems only, you will have the accesses whatever you are planning to do it. Okay, this is general landscape. Tomorrow I will explain the what to say with the picture, the process of your landscape. Okay, this is your basic landscape system. Okay, now in your landscape, you are saying it, I am going to move the data from development to quality. So from here to here, you need to send some data. For that purpose, we are going to use transport request. We are going to say it as a shortcut is TR. That is what we are going to say is transport request. Transport request. So you need to understand the transport request also. By using your transport request only, you will move your data from development to quality, then from development to pre-production system or quality to pre-production system, and then from pre-production system to production system. The data processes we are going to do it. That means you are going to transfer your data from one system to other system. So to transfer the data from one system to other system, we are going to use TR, transport request management. Okay. So this is your basic things to understand our SAP. And coming to the concept, everything I am going to in concept based only in FICO. I am not going to define everything at initial setup and then I will do testing. No, sir. Here I will do what is minimum required. I will do minimum. Rest all these things. We will see first the errors and then based on your errors, we are going to configuring system. Okay. So as I said, FI said it will take 5 to 6 months, the entire course duration. So here I'm going to take every depth of it, sir. Subject depth is going to be, I will take most of it. So with that experience, with that subject, you can survive 3 to 4 years of experience if you do proper practice and if you put 100% of efforts. Okay, and along with FI, it is mandatory to you to learn CO also. It is very important, sir, nowadays CO. Without CO, getting a job is difficult. Okay, so this is what I'm going to say the basic first class, and now I will discuss about the career in SAP, sir. Career in SAP. Okay, so SAP career, I will say initially you will have a lot struggle, sir. Okay, at initial stage, for damn sure you will have a struggles. Getting a job into fresher, very difficult in SAP. First one. And second thing is surviving of first 1 year or 1.5 year is going to be difficult. 1 to 1.5 year survival of your job is very difficult. So that means You are going to take a risk to get into SAP. Once you joined into SAP and you have done your job at least 1.5 year without anybody's support, by using your own knowledge, by using your own knowledge, if you do your job at least 1 year to 1.5 year, then your SAP career will be like how you want, you can see, sir. Your salaries will be good, your career will be good, and pressure in your work environment is going to be less compared to all IT. SAP work pressure is going to be very less, sir. If you have proper subject knowledge and proper confident of work, then pressure of your life work is going to be very minimal in SAP. Okay, but as I'm saying, getting a job into fresher is very difficult, which is mandatory. You need to go with fake experience of 4 years, and while taking that fake experience, it might be get success or it might be get fail. That means your background verifications. So every company will do background verifications. Okay, it may fail or it may pass. 80 to 90 percentage of your whatever the documents, mostly it will get pass. 10 percentage, that is your bad luck, which nobody can do anything. Even though if you are having proper knowledge also, if you fail your document, you will lose your job also. But very rare cases, if you are doing good job in your organization, then mostly they won't make you to leave. So if you are not doing anything and if you are being in bench means you have joined into the organization and you have not been part of any project. Simply you are staying in organization. If that is the case, as a joiner, they will give time up to 6 months also. And some cases they will give 9 months, 10 months also. And still if you are not get a project, and they will make you out of your organization. So that is the reason I will say, please learn properly. And one more thing you remember, if you be in SAP, when I start my career, to to get up to 25 to 30 lakhs of package, it take me around 11 to 12 years almost. But in your case, you will achieve the same by 7 8 years, sir. So current market strategy is different, market environment is different. If you are having 7 to 8 years of genuine SAP experience, you will achieve up to 30 lakhs also. 30 lakhs package per annum. You will achieve it. That can be possible. And my recommendation, if you want to stay your career in SAP, start with your career around 8 to 10 or 11, 12 lakhs maximum. Don't expect around 15, 20 lakhs at initial stage itself. So when you expect your package, automatically your designation will increase. When you increase your designation, then once you are into organization, as you are fresher, you know you are a fresher, but organization point of view, you are not a fresher. Organization point of view, you are a well-versed consultant with having 4 years or 6 years of experience. So you need to work that level of work and you need to prove by yourself. So don't take those risks at the starting of your career. At the starting of your career, you start with minimum package. Stay 2 years with that package, no issues. Then you will see money, sir. If you are having genuine experience of 2 years, then you can add another 4 years to it and you can say that I am having 6 years. Then now you can take package on top of 6 years. For 6 years, at least you can take 18 lakhs up to 15 to 18 lakhs package you can take. By having genuine 2 to 3 years of experience, you can achieve up to 18 lakhs also by adding another 3 years. Reason is whenever you are having proper genuine experience of 3 years, then the same work In SAP, the mode of work 80 percentage going to be the same, sir. If you do one project properly, the other projects also, it is going to be the same nature of work only. Only small changes that you can get it by your own if you are having proper work. Sir, 3 years of experience means you need to work that 3 years, sir. Just simply saying in some project without doing any work, and after 3 years, if you want to use again 6 years of experience, no, sir. Again, you will be in problem. If you work properly those 3 years in an organization, then during that time, it will be good, sir. And I am saying if you are working in SAP, I will say from first batch to everybody, sir. I think you are going to be the 11th batch in Hyderabad in my training institute. Okay, from first batch to every batch, I will say, if you are doing your work in SAP, it is like your government job only. Government job means what, sir? You won't lose your job. That is one thing. Then you will get peaceful mind. That is your second thing. Third thing is, yes, sir. Third thing is your feasibility will have it. So the people who are working in SAP, 80 percentage of people will have feasibility. That means they can log in, they can do their job, and they can log off. There won't be hard code rules that you need to stay 8, 9 hours in the system. You need to do pro morning to evening work continuously. Such type of issues in SAP is less, sir. And if you are having proper subject and real time experience, then losing of your job is very rare in SAP. I am confidently saying from my institute, the people who joined in any organization, the people who come out within first 2 months with their document failure or without their proper practice or proper follow-ups, around 2 to 3 people they lost the job, sir. To my knowledge, 3 to 4 peoples in my past 2.5 years. And the people who joined into organization and lost the jobs is only one person, sir. Only one person who is properly doing their project works, everything. Those who are not been part of project work and simply staying in bench, that we can't do anything. But the people who is really working on projects, nobody lost the job from our students. The people who joined in recent corona's time, now most of the guys are coming out, and also along with that IT recession also started. So future also we are going to see too many guys are going to come out. Okay, but from my institute, confidently we are saying that less number of people came out. That was also very minimal, and those who learned proper subject, damn sure I'm saying nobody came. Okay, that is example I am giving it, sir. So from the day one, I am saying you need to do hard work. Okay, if you do hard work, then only it will be useful, sir. Day one only I'm saying, and also don't expect me to complete the course within 2 months, 3 months, or 4 months, which I can't do it, sir. If I do also, it will benefit to me, not to you. If I complete within 4 months, I can start new batch. Another 10 people will join. I will get my money, which will benefit to me. But the other point of view, you won't get proper subject, and once you are enter into organization, you will struggle, sir. So my motto is, I don't want to make you guys struggle. I will give how much subject which I am able to give. Okay, that is the way my course. And don't ask me to complete 4 months. It will take damn sure 6 months. Earlier batches, if you look at Sadik batch or next to Sadik batches, I have taken up the classes almost 10 to 11 months, 12 months also. There I used to take weekly 5 days classes. Post completion of FI, I used to take CO classes. But now we have changed our rules. So first 1.5 month or 2 months, you will have the classes of weekly 5 days, Monday to Friday, you will have the classes. Post completion of 2 months, you will have weekly 6 days classes. So I will request you guys to take 1 day in weekdays leave. Either you take Monday or Friday or Wednesday, Thursday, it is up to you. During that time, we will finalize. In my current classes, we have given Monday is holiday. Monday is holiday for other batches. Because weekly 4 days, we are going to take FI classes, and Saturday, Sunday, we will have CO classes. Weekly 4 days means FI and Saturday, Sunday, it is not 1.5 hour or 2 hours classes, sir. Saturday, Sunday, it is going to be 4 plus 4. 8 hours classes will be there. 8 plus 6, 6 to 8. So almost per week, it is going to be 15 hours of duration, sir. 15 hours class for a week. So then you calculate per month and then calculate per 6 months also. Okay. 15 into 4, 60 hours. 60 hours per month. Into 6 months you calculate, sir. 360 hours. I'm giving 4 weeks time. So for every month you will have another extra 2 days. So almost it will come around 400 hours, sir. Okay. So this is going to be the course concept. So further we'll discuss again tomorrow also. I'm winding the session here also, sir. Sir, first, next up to December 1st week, up to December 1st, I will take the classes up to 7:20 or 7:25, sir. Then slowly we'll increase to 7:30. Okay? Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, if you are guys having any doubts, please write down by yourself and take your things in next class. No issues. I will clear all your doubts.
Please subscribe to BSAP Technologies YouTube channel.